Shalom and good day all, this is the Healim29 back again to do a Fool's Gold review. To those who are new to this, let me show you how this works. Now as you can see, the things I rate are the cover, the art and the story. Now as you can see under that, there's a total for the artist and a total for the writer. What does this total connect to? The total connects to the currency conversion to which I paid for the comic and how much I think this comic is actually worth. The same can apply to trades, even manga if I think it falls into Fool's Gold. Just a rough idea. So what does it convert to? We can see that the price there is $3.99. That's in US dollars. But what does it convert to in Australian dollars? For shelf price, it's $7.95. But because this is a part of an ongoing or standing order at my LCS, it's $7.15. So, let's get to it. Let's move to doing the first. Let's rate the cover. Does this cover, in turn, cover what happens within the story? Not really. So, in this, the artist sort of fails a bit, big time. And you'll soon see when we get to the rating of the internal art. So, rating of the cover, I'm going to have to say a 3 out of 5. Well, not a 3 out of 5, a 3 out of 10. Correction there. How much do I think the cover's worth? Maybe $1 Australian. And I'll leave that for you to convert into the currency that originally came in. As nice as the cover is, it just doesn't work with the story. Now, this is some of the internal art of one of the pages. Spread across. It's not too bad, but I wouldn't call it the best. So let's move on to another. As you can see, the colours are pretty much consistent for a meh story. For the internal art, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. How much do I think it's worth? Maybe $1.50 Australian, maybe $1.25 at max. So let's move into the story. Does this story cover the cast of characters? Or what are the good things that the story actually covers? Does it give location as to where we are? No. No fucking way at all. It does not tell the reader where it is. Yeah, there's you do see a piece of public transport that is being cleared away, but it doesn't really indicate the area as to where Young Justice and the Justice League are. All it indicates is where that particular item came from, not where they actually are. So, big fail by Brian Michael Bendis there. And yes, including David Walker too, who's meant to be really good at his storytelling, by what I've heard. It's not showing here. Okay, cast of characters. Do we get the cast of characters? Yes, we do get the cast of characters. Does it capture the spirit of the characters? No, not really. Not really at all. What about time? Do we know when this actually takes place? Fuck no. No idea at all. What about comic references? Surprisingly, only 2 comic references. One making reference to the previous Action Comics run, and the one, and the other one covering the present Action Comics run, which is the House of Kent. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm glad that they were put in, but it wouldn't have hurt to cover the rest of the areas. It would have made the story more stronger and better to read. If anything, this feels like a father and daughter day story. More so than a Young Justice story. And the way she uses lots of expletives, I don't know, is Brian Michael Bendis in the incest? Just saying, just the way she likes to use the expletives against her father. I'm not saying he is or isn't, it's just, do those stories turn him on? It's not really what you want to give to kids. Until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can't bank on Bendis at DC Comics. If you really want to pick up some real good Brian Michael Bendis, I suggest you pick up his Jinx World. Start off with the Powers Volume 1 first. Then you'll see actual storytelling by Brian Michael Bendis, not this whatever it is. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And until then, let's keep it colourful.